Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Safety Systems. Protect your family, protect your employees, protect your home, protect your business. Safety Systems provides the latest in security systems technology, putting everything, cameras, lights, locks, right in the palm of your hand with your tablet or your smartphone. Call VFL JJ Surlis this week to learn more at Safety Systems, safetysystems.com. And buried somewhere on this set is the name J.J. Surlis because he's sat in with us more than a few times on this show. Back with Jimmy Himes, Will Overstreet, Sterling Hinton. Jalen Dixon lasted a couple of weeks. Laneith Whitehead didn't make it into training camp before. All this happens on Sunday, so I wonder what they're going to announce with running backs today after our show. Tennessee has 4 running backs at this point, 4 scholarship guys. Jabari Small, you see his size. Jalen was dinged up a couple of times last year. Jalen Wright, who's missed a lot of fall camp due to it was a quad injury. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. Dylan Sampson, true freshman, not a huge build on that guy. Justin Williams Thomas, true freshman. My question, obviously, does Tennessee have enough running back depth for an SEC season? Will Overstreet.
I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to say yes. I haven't seen the 2 freshmen, but running back is the easiest position to get somebody to come from high school if they have the ability to plug in and make plays and have a comparable season. So right now, just, seeing the 4 bodies that you have, now saying, are those the right 4 bodies that I need to win? That's a different story. You don't know right now what a freshman is going to do. But saying, if I got the right freshman, the right talent, I can plug those guys in and get enough out of them.
I'm probably not on the depth deal. Jabari Small missed 2 games with injuries. He had 2 other games where he had 3 carries and 4 carries, and he didn't finish the Music City Bowl. So he's put on some weight. So if he can stay healthy, you're okay. The other thing is Jalen Wright missed that practice with the quad injury, and they got 2 true freshmen, one who's not very big. That concerns me about the depth. You're going to get banged up in this league, right, with the defenses. I think they're probably 1 back short of having the depth you'd want. Now, if they all stay healthy, yes, the answer is they got enough depth. But I think the percentages suggest they probably won't all stay healthy.
The fact that you've had 2 guys that have already had injuries since they've been at UT is what worries me about that. If Jabari Small was a tank last year, played the whole season, I wouldn't be nearly as worried about it. But your lead back is a guy who was out a couple of times. So I agree with you. I don't know that they've got enough, but I do think it's going to come close to having enough. Hang on 1 second, Sterling. Hang on 1 second. I want to show the numbers and then get your reaction to this.
Got it.
I went back and looked at what Josh Heupel's offense has done UCF for 2 years and then also here at Tennessee. And I took out the 2020 season because it was only 10 games and it threw the numbers. But what I found was remarkably similar all 3 seasons. Rush attempts between 538 and 588 every year. Attempts by running backs, 73% of the carries went to running backs, 76% of carries went to running backs. Only 64%, 65% last year went to running backs at Tennessee. Why? Hendon Hooker.
Yep.
He has never run one quarterback the way he did Hendon Hooker last year. But what's interesting, all 3 of those years, he had 5 running backs that had at least 29 rush attempts. 5. All 3 of those years, he had 6 guys that were non-running backs carry the ball. That could be a receiver, it could be a quarterback. At UCF, he had a linebacker that he would use, I assume, for short yardage. But the numbers are pretty similar. 5, 5, 5. They've got 4 on scholarship right now when they're healthy, Pearl. Do they have enough running back depth, in your opinion?
In my opinion, absolutely. Because, of course. I mean,
come on.
But, John P., this is the deal. The position running back is the easiest position to get acclimated to the field. Never forget what little man in Double-A Aaron Hayden did as a true freshman coming out of high school. Yeah, and also you got an offense.
Cobweb. I mean, you had.
But they weren't true freshmen.
Okay.
So I'm talking about true freshmen. So then you have an offense that says, well, if my running back gets tired, I'll go 5 wide on you. I've got a quarterback who's athletic enough who can make plays to protect himself running the football. And then I still think we're a much better team with, and I want to say this on camera, is that we're a better team as a football team, University of Tennessee, with Joe Milton not transferring.
Just because you got the depth there.
Because you got the depth, and but you have a guy that Hendon Hooker has confidence in taking his advice on the sidelines during the game.
Does anybody, of course he won't, but does anybody here have any concerns about Hendon Hooker carrying it as much as he does?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, they're not quarterbacks. I'm more concerned about a quarterback sitting back there getting hit by a guy like a Will Overstreet or a big Danny Hood. but they're not moving.
But the problem is Hooker is a guy that gets hit hard. You know, some guys get hit, and they have a way that they kind of it doesn't get them all the way.
Like Dobbs.
Yeah,
Dobbs
but
is
Hooker,
slippery.
Hendon Hooker, when he gets hit, even when he's running, it looks like he took the full weight of the blow every single time. That's my problem.
And
is he's getting hammered. When
Adam
he gets
Sparks,
hit.
Adam Sparks, of the Sentinel, pointed it out too earlier this year. The fact that this is not a guy. There weren't many carries where he ran out of bounds.
Right.
There weren't many carries where he slid. He just goes until they take him down. And
I'd be
that's-
judicious in the carries. Like Ball State and Akron, UT Martin, he is not going to carry the ball much at all. Against the other teams that have better defenses,
Yeah.
he's going to carry a little bit more because I've got to bring my optimum offense, and his running ability brings that.
I'll let you finish with more insane positivity
Well,
because fans love it. Go.
The deal is this: Hendon Hooker is a guy who's going to compete, try to win the game, and get the ball across the goal line for his offense. That's his job as a quarterback. And the job as a quarterback now, more than ever, is to be able to move the ball with your legs. And he's good at doing it. Now, I'm certain the things that we just mentioned, he's taking the blows like he takes. He's getting coached that. He's got an awesome quarterback coach. Hype was an awesome quarterback that played at the college level. So he's getting coached that. I'm certain he is. So I'm looking to see more movement, more running from him, but protect himself more as he does it.
Very good. All right. When we come back, what will Tennessee's final record be? We'll look at that, and then we'll even tell you who the losses are going to be, because that's what I want to see. Who do we have on there as the losses? We've still got the Cavaliers line coming up, folks. Much more in this show. Stick with us here on the Sports Source.
Miss an episode? Catch up at sportsource.tv or our YouTube channel.